Welcome to Shadow Me Tarot. It has been a year since I have posted an unboxing video, so welcome back to me, to everyone. Thank you all so much for watching my channel and continuing to watch my channel. Today we are unboxing the Starlight Frequencies Oracle by Leah Shoman. And it says, Starlight Frequencies Oracle. These cards are embedded with codes that contain multiple meanings. These meanings will make themselves known to you when the timing is right. Each card transmission and code has a specific purpose in each step of your expansion. This has been created to help you come back to yourself, the source of your knowing. Your inner knowing will be unlocked when you sit, commune, and allow yourself to open what exists within. So this is a 44 card deck with a 60-page guidebook. And I cannot wait to see. I actually have been looking at this since the winter time. I picked it up at a store, and I've had it in my possession for months. And I've been wanting to do this unboxing. I actually have several decks that I picked up in my travels that I'll be doing on this channel in the very near future. So look out for more videos. But this is Starlight Frequency Oracle by Leah Shoman. And now, child, crack open and awaken. The knowledge you seek is seeking you. And there's a card right here at the top. It says, Sweet One, thank you for supporting this creation of source energy. I hope this deck brings you back to your inner knowing, allowing it to open, activate, and instigate further awakenings. All my love, Leah. All right, and that is interesting. Nice little full color book. Very short full color book. Oh my goodness. We're going to read the whole thing, guys. Yay! So this has got a magnetic clasp on it, and you can read it on the side here, or on the top, or on this side, however you kind of store your cards on your shelf, or however you store them. Okay. All right, so this is very nice. And I think we'll go ahead. Oh, this. Ooh, look at that. That is the black. I really like the black mat. I really do like the way that, I do like these finished edges. I do like a card deck with finished edges. It doesn't matter if it's gilded, but these black edges are nice. So, and when I've done them myself, my hands are usually black. So I'm like, no black on my hands. Yay. All right. So I see sacred geometry immediately. In this card, I also see a chakra symbol that I don't know anything about. I'm sure I know something about it. It might be on... I want to say that this is a crown chakra symbol, but I don't know exactly what that particular symbol means. But it looks similar to that one. So we're going to go with that. And it also has this geometric shape. So that's a spiral, and it can mean like unfolding. All right, so let's take a quick look at this, and we'll kind of read some of this. We'll read the whole thing because it's so short. This time is powerful. Oh, and let's zoom in on the card. Yay! There we go. Can zoom in a little bit further. And you guys can look at that until I get to it. So the introduction. This time is powerful. The veil between fear and the truth is thin, and you're being called to be the seeker. You're being called to cut through this veil and illuminate your light upon the shadows. You're in a state of soul remembrance, and in this state you hold the keys to unlock the doors of your past lives, your current life, and your future realities. You're an important part of bringing the new earth to all those who yet not know all its possibilities. Now is the time to question all that you know and all that you have been told, for this is how you transcend further into 5D consciousness. Fear not, my child, for you are exactly where you need to be. Use the gifts you have cultivated and nurtured along this journey. These cards are another tool that have been created and channeled through this divine being from the Galactic Federation of Light to help you truly see your gifts for what they are. These cards are embedded with codes that contain multiple meanings. These meanings will make themselves known to you when the timing is right. Each card, transmission, and code has specific purpose in each step of your expansion. This has been created to help you come back to yourself as the source of your knowing. Your inner knowing will be unlocked when you sit, commune, and allow yourself to open to what exists within. These cards have been a direct download from Source, in which I've been told you must learn how to receive, interpret, and decipher these transmissions yourself. You must not be dependent on this book for the interpretation and definition of these symbols and codes, for they will take on a different meaning each time you use this deck. Make no mistake, this has been very intentional. I am merely acting as an instigator for your awakening. Each transmission will bring a meaning, and you will be able to decipher the meaning that is most necessary for your soul at that very moment in time. Specific intentions went into the creation of every single card, from the card number, card color, down to each and every line and image. Light codes have been embedded into each card for an additional layer of activation. The cards have also been blessed by the Galactic Federation of Light. Many questions will be asked of you. Do not shy away from answering them truthfully. Although it may appear to be the same question, its context holds to reveal a different answer time and time again. These cards serve only your highest intentions and your highest good. How to use these cards. Hold the cards in your hand. Take a few deep breaths and ask your spirit guides and archangels to be with you during this reading. Ask your guides for clear messages that will most benefit your highest destiny path. Give the cards a thorough shuffle. Once you feel you are done shuffling, you can begin by pulling your cards, whether it be freestyle or in a specific spread. Feel into your intuition and allow these transmissions to begin your activation. Thank your deck and your spirit guides for their assistance and insight. Cleanse your deck in the manner of your choosing to clear the energies from each reading. And I'll cleanse my deck using singing bowls like this. When I'm not holding it like that, it sings better. You can cleanse your deck using crystals. You can have intentions of cleansing your deck with your crystals. That's what most of my crystals are here for, among other things. You can sage them. You can put them in the moonlight. There's a number of different things, but mostly you can even just have like a small prayer or a small intention to cleanse the cards and provide messages for your highest good. Those are options. Okay. A single card pull is a great way to get to your deck, and for it to get to, or for you to get to know your deck, and for it to get to know you. You don't need to ask a specific question, as it will simply set the energetic tone for the day and hone in what you need to work on or through. Begin by shuffling the deck in any manner that you choose. Take a deep breath and pull one card from anywhere in the deck you feel you're being called to. So then it's going to go through the 3-card spread, and I might do a video at some point on just spreads, but every card deck has the 3-card spread, and I'm pretty sure I've gone over it in different readings, or in different unboxings anyway. Oh wait, I'll just do it. Past, present, future, current situation, challenges, guidance. That would be like 3 cards. Mind, body, spirit, 3 cards. You, your partner, your relationship, strength, weaknesses, advice. Those are all 3 card readings that you can do. Then they have a 5 card spread, which addresses your overall energy, your concerns and complications, hidden factors that could affect your situation, new ideas, people, or things that help you go further. And the last card would indicate what you need to be more aware of within yourself. Okay, so now we'll just go into the cards themselves. And apparently there's stuff on the front and on the back. There's not much more. There's no other guidance. There's no other guidance on these cards. They're pretty straightforward. All right. So, look, I'm just going to show you that the book is literally... Oh, that is so weird, actually. In the book, it has this weird squiggly line on here, which must be the image that is behind this image. I'm confuzzled. I'm going to figure it out. Okay, so according to the book, these symbols are embedded inside these images, and you can kind of see the stars and stuff like of this main cloud-like image, but I'm not going to show this in every one of them, but apparently these codes will reveal themselves to you as you work with the cards. And they're embedded, those images are embedded. And I guess I can kind of get a feel for it somehow. But this one, number 1, says universal consciousness. You have merged in pure alignment with the universe. You are connected with everything. And that is exactly what the book says as well. So the next card, we have number 2, inner peace. Angelic guardians surround you. You are being held in harmony and divine grace. 3, mind, heart, and will. Allow yourself to exist through all your dimensional layers. Think freely, feel deeply, and live fully. Oh, and this has got all kinds of planetary symbols in here. And chakra symbols? Is that another? I don't know the symbol either. It's not on my little chakra list there. I think that's Jupiter. I think that's feminine. Mars or Venus. It's Mars or Venus. That's feminine. That's Venus, right? Yeah. And the number 3, that makes sense, it would be Venus, because the number 3 is usually associated with the Empress. Trying to just kind of see what other things I kind of see in here. This feels, yeah. These are astrological symbols, and I'm less familiar with those, but there is another deck that I'm going to read the book on here. I believe it is called, so yeah, look for this one because I'm going to read the book on it. It's called Astrology Deck, but it teaches you how to do your birth chart. But that's what it's called. But we'll do that one another time. We'll focus on the one we got in front of us. But hopefully through that we'll learn some of these other symbols here. All right. Beautiful cards, beautiful images. The card stock is really nice. It's a nice matte, kind of like, it's like it's a nice finish. It's not like too matte where they're sticking together at all. They're just nice cards. Okay, so number 4, infinite vastness. Vastness. Stop playing small. And that looks like an airplane window to me. Looking out, maybe going to different destinations or looking towards going to different destinations. The 5th dimension, you are ascending. Be gentle and nourish your human form at this time. Exist in a state of love, not fear. And I am just like looking at how each of these mouths almost express different emotions, right? But at the heart of it, you want like, you know, sunshine, rainbows, and flowers. Right? We want to speak with an intention at the heart of all of our speaking should be, because we are casting spells. We want it to be love, right? Not fear. So I would actually interpret this card as like, watch what you say. 6, self-awareness. Let go of your egoic attachments. Your evolution comes with release. I would almost look at that. I mean, just my first impression of this card is I'd be like, you know, what is your attachment to how other people view you? You know, sometimes it's more important what we see in the mirror versus how we actually feel in our reality. So 7, crystalline spirit. You are creation itself. You can reach anyone at any time with your pure source light without taking any residual energy on. And there are some interesting images in throughout this. Like up here, it looks like the tentacles of like jellyfish. It looks like a mountain cliff in the sky. There's like a starry background here. This looks like waterfall crashing down. There's some sort of greenery here. And then here you have like an ice waterfall, another cliff, more mountain. So it's like you can move mountains with thoughts, maybe. I don't know. Expansive growth is number 8. You're experiencing an infinite loop of expansion. Number 9, incarnations. Many lives lived, many lessons learned. We are ending these karmic cycles and closing contracts. 10, enlightened. The knowledge you seek is seeking you. There are no distorted versions of reality. 11, great awakening. It is time to cut through the veil. Speak your truth to the collective and you shall be seen. 12, cosmic light council. You are being cleared, balanced, and stabilized through 12 vibrational dimensions of light. 13, the turtle stone. What you grieve is not lost. Everything has and will be returned to you in another form. 14, diamond sun body. You have a gift that no other can offer. You are unique and have your part to play in the creation of our new earth. 15, astral plane. You have the ability to experience and gather insight from the earth, cosmos, and beyond. 16, the human experience. Understand that you grow through what you go through. These lessons are vital in the expansion of your soul in order to ascend. 17, shapeshifter. Make sense of this world by understanding the unknown. Leave fear behind and shift your perspective, for this is where you will find a new state of awareness. 18. Way shower. You are guiding others by living in alignment with your true, authentic self. Remember to shine your light and lead by example. 19. Infinite wisdom. You are the source and hold all the power you require within. We are giving you the tools to unlock these doors now. 20. Masters, teachers, and loved ones. You are being guided by the divine. Allow your heart space to open and trust that we are here with you every step of the way. 21. Universal oneness. We are all in this together. Consciousness is flowing without separation. We act as one. 22. Soul rooms. We are unpacking teachings from your soul rooms. Take a moment to be still now during these activations. 23. Sacred prayer. All you must do is ask. Call upon the Ascended Masters for guidance. 24. Illumination. Shine your light upon those who cannot see. 25. Cosmic womb. Seek connection with oneself as you are a source of empowerment and life. In here lies your divine insight. 26. Equilibrium. Your experience is complete. Process it without judgment. Allow your mind to return to point zero, back to balance. Ooh, there's little symbols here. That looks like geometry. There's a bunch of geometry in those circles. "27. Soul remembrance. Clips of your lives once lived seep through your subconscious. Acknowledge these memories and that you chose to enter this dimension of experience for deep healing. 28. Downloads. Open your senses to receive. Activations are inbound. Let white light flow through you to open your channel further. 29. Divine blueprint. We are unlocking the sacred knowledge embedded in your DNA from your cosmic guardians. 30. Cosmic net of reflection. We are a reflection of one another. When we illuminate, we bounce light from our souls to another. 'This is a nice cardstock. I can't wait to shuffle. All right, 31. Galactic Federation of Light. Processing the energy of the world, unity is required to shift into higher dimensional frequencies. 32. Patience. Not all will awaken at the same rate. Be patient and hold space for those who need your guidance. Crossroads, that's actually the card. That's what the card says. Actually, this one is the path. It's number 33. And despite your doubt, your path is clear. 34. Integrate. What you seek has been given. Rest to process these upgrades. 35. Lords of Records. The archive of your soul information is open and ready for you to access. You can now align more deeply with your soul purpose. 36. Temple of Light. You are worthy. See the truth of who you are. a being of pure love and light. $37, past, present, and future possibility. Acknowledge where you have been and where you are going. The possibilities are endless and yours to create. Look at, there's like no rules for that chessboard. None. They're stacking pieces. It's just a board. It's just pieces. I like that card. Okay, 38, optimal self. Dense energies must be left behind in order for you to align with higher frequencies. I mean, that butterfly, those butterflies, definitely transformation. And I would almost be like transformation in the doing, right? Because you're using your hands. So being your optimal self is in the doing. 39, singing stones. Raise your vibration in order to create the reality you seek. The universe will match and return it to you in tenfold. 40, beacon of light. Create a container for your energy so you remain in your own frequency. Stay in your strong sense of self. 41, light codes. Energetic frequencies are flowing to your system and activating what it must at this time. 42, truth seeker. Strengthening your intuitive senses and lift the veil from your mind's eye for a clearer connection to source. 43, anchor. You are firmly grounded in the new earth dimensional plane. And 44, amplified power. Your energy is being amplified. You hold the power of the ascended masters. All right, so that that concludes the unboxing part of the video. And now we'll just kind of like, I'm going to shuffle these cards. I shuffled them on camera. You can fast forward through this part. You're not really missing anything, but I am going to move the camera out a little bit. Not that far out. There we go. And we'll shuffle these cards and interview them. They are kind of nice to shuffle. I usually like to shuffle at least 6 times. That's like a minimum for me. But I actually shuffle until I feel like my energy has been worked through them. So 6 is the minimum, but I'm going to shuffle them. Basically, we just want to get to know these cards. This is my card deck, my personal card deck, so, and I do want to work with it. So I'm going to interview it like it's, you know, my deck. At the end of that part of it, if I have time and I'm not interrupted, then I will maybe pull some cards for each of the zodiac signs. All right. I am feeling these are pretty well worked. This way. There you go. I mean, these are holding their shape really well. And there are no chips in this. Well, yeah, I'm not getting any like real chips in this. So I almost feel like this might be a black actual paper cardstock, which is really nice, actually. Which would also contribute to the feel of these cards. I don't know that much about cardstock other than I know that this feels nicer than, you know, this one's more paper, like more paper. So this is smoother than that. All right, I feel like we're ready. What personality does this deck have? What personalities does this deck have? What is your personality? Whoa! I kind of saw this card so much when I was shuffling it. I noticed it a whole lot. And we see the Earth here. We see a galaxy here being mirrored, you know, almost like from over there. So this says 15, astral plane. You have the ability to experience and gather insight from the Earth, cosmos, and beyond. All right, so that's the personality of this deck. What is your strength? What is your strength? (17) Shapeshifter. Make sense of this world by understanding the unknown. Leave fear behind and shift your perspective, for this is where you will find a new state of awareness. Nice. What is your weakness? Nice. 42, Truth Seeker. Strengthen your intuitive senses and lift the veil from your mind's eye for a clearer connection to source. I feel like this is in like all of my card deck readings. It can't do the work for you, right? It can't lift the veil for you. You have to do the work in order to lift the veil from your own eye, and create that clearer connection with source. And that's just through meditation, quieting your thoughts, and I mean, it starts with actions too in your thinking, like being grateful for your thing, for everything. So its weakness is it can't do the work for you. How will you help me to grow? Ooh, divine blueprint. That's nice. It gives you a code of core values, right? It's kind of work your core values, know what you're made of, basically. But it says here, it says, Divine Blueprint, we are unlocking the sacred knowledge embedded in your DNA from your cosmic guardians. So it's like unlocking what you were born with. Nice. 5, when should I call on you for guidance? When should I call on you for guidance? That feels like a turn. 37, past, present, and future possibility. Acknowledge where you've been and where you are going. The possibilities are endless and yours to create. I feel like you can call on this whenever. What is the best way to work with you? What is the best way to work with this deck? What is the best way to work with this deck? What is the best way to work with this deck? All right. Ooh. I feel like that is just a transform, change in your actions, but it's to get to your optimal self. 38. Dense energies may be left behind in order for you to align with higher frequencies. So I think it's, the best way to work with this is to get to your, when you're trying to get to your optimal self. Okay, what will our relationship be like? 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 Ooh. You are ascending. Be gentle and nourish your human form at this time. Exist in a state of love, not fear. So I feel like this is, my relationship with this is it's going to talk nicely to me. It's going to say nice things to me. It's going to have loving messages. All right. And then what type of readings are best suited for this deck? What kind of readings are best suited for this deck? Which it's already kind of answered this question. I think this is actually leftover questions from a second type of reading, but we'll go ahead and go with it. What type of readings are best for this deck? Okay. Oh, it's got a couple. They actually stuck together, and this one I haven't had that. They haven't been sticking together, and these two stuck together, so that's so weird. Okay, so the best type of readings that are best suited for this deck are the crystalline spirit. You are creation itself. You can reach anyone at any time with your pure source light without taking any residual energy on. 22 is soul rooms. We are unpacking teachings from your soul rooms. Take a moment to be still now during these activations. So I feel like these readings are really to tap into your higher self. Or this deck is really to tap into your higher self and the lessons that your higher self is attaining through this life, in this experience. All right, how can I best receive guidance from this deck? How can I best receive guidance from this deck? Mind, heart, and will. Allow yourself to exist through all your dimensional layers. Think freely, feel deeply, and live fully. Ooh, that's nice. Thank you. Thank you for that very clear message. How will this deck be able to support me on my current path? How will this deck support me in my current path? I feel like it's answered this for me, but let me keep going. Oh, wow. Lots of them. So this deck will be able to support me on my current path by illumination. Shine your light upon those who cannot see. Cosmic web. Seek connection with oneself as you are a source of empowerment and life. In here lies your divine insight. Cosmic net of reflection. We are a reflection of one another. When we illuminate, we bounce light from our soul to another. 18, wave shower. You are guiding others by living in alignment with your true, authentic self. Remember to shine your light and lead by example. And 40, beacon of light. Create a container for your energy so you remain in your own frequency. Stay in your strong sense of self. So this, for me, feels like a real direct message of like, this will help me, allow me to stay centered, really know myself, be nice to myself, shine my brightest light so that others around me can shine their brightest light. And I feel like this deck can ask me the questions, and help me find or receive that guidance to kind of keep me on that path of, shining my brightest light so that others are able to shine their brightest lights, and that I can so that's my contribution, right, to the life that I'm living and the life of others around me, or the lives of others around me. Okay, we have not been interrupted. Oh, hold on, have we been interrupted? Nope, we have not been interrupted, not yet. So I think that I can at least start on some of these zodiacs. Yay! All right, I'll go ahead and clean this up. And we'll give them a shuffle and see what we come up with. So far, I do like this deck. I really do. I really feel like this is a good deck. Or the purpose with this deck is really just to getting in touch with your higher self. And that source connection. and your connection with your source energy. Which I feel like I should shuffle these two because I did Pisces first, I'm pretty sure, in the, I don't know. Oh, this is the way it's coming out now. All right, so the first card to come out is going to be Leo. And Leo, your guidance. What is Leo's guidance for this deck? Star Frequencies Oracle. What is Leo's guidance? Ooh, lots of guidance. Okay, so we're going to read this one first. These ones came out together. Soul Remembrance 27. Clips of your lives once lived seep through your subconscious. Acknowledge these memories and that you chose to enter this dimension of experience for deep healing. 22. Soul Rooms. We are unpacking teachings from your soul rooms. Take a moment to be still now during these activations. And number 40, Beacon of Light. Create a container for your energy so you remain in your own frequency. Stay in your strong sense of self. All right, so I'm just going to let that kind of sit for Leo there for a second. Because I think these cards are really designed for the message to hit you as it reads. You know, maybe the zipper's opening up old wounds or something like that, or closing up old wounds. Or you know, opening them back up to really get an idea of who you truly are, what your you know, what your true purpose is, without necessarily these wounds, but like seeing, you know, how they affected you. Anyways, Leo, that's for you. All right, Virgo, you're next. Virgo, what do the cards say for Virgo? What do the cards say for Virgo? Oh, wow. Okay, so this one came out. I feel like, Virgo, you're healing from some open wounds. This came out in the kind of reverse. So I was like, oh no, you're closing that stuff up. You're kind of healing from it. You're getting direct downloads from spirit here is what it's saying, but you're not necessarily seeing or gathering. You're not getting that full experience that they're downloading to you. So it's like you're getting a portion of it, but not all of it. Maybe your soul wounds are still those open, or those wounds that you're healing are still kind of getting in the way of your inner peace. But it feels like, yeah, the only thing impeding your inner peace from the astral plane is something that you're learning in the astral plane is incongruent with what you learned from your, you know, wounding, either ancestral or childhood. It's the only thing getting in the way of your inner peace. So soul rooms, we're unpacking teachings from your soul rooms. Take a moment to be still now during these activations. 28, downloads. Open your senses to receive. Activations are inbound. Let white light flow through you to open your channel further. 15, astral plane. You have the ability to experience and gather insight from the earth, cosmos, and beyond. And 2, inner peace. Angelic guardians surround you. You are being held in harmony and divine grace. So cool. I think that that's what you're kind of like learning and downloading in those downloads anyways, is that you are just divinely loved. All right, Cancer. Cancer. See, I just got like totally inspired that I needed to stop and do this. So this is you, Cancer. Illumination, number 24. Shine your light upon those who cannot see. I feel like you're in a very loving energy right now. Like you are just like elated to be alive. And you're you're in that mood. I feel like, Cancer, where like you're walking down the street, your head is up, you're looking people in the eye, you're smiling, they're reflecting back big smiles to you. There might be somebody who's listening to this while they're walking down the street and looking at the water or something like that. Number 7, crystalline spirit. You are creation itself. You can reach anyone at any time with your pure source light without taking any residual energy on. All right, there we go. That is for you, Cancer. Yeah, I feel like you're in a very good mood, Cancer. You're doing things. Keep it up. Keep it up. All right, who's that, Cancer? Libra. Libra is next. All right. Libra, let's see, you are weighing the infinite vastness of not playing small. And then it says 35, Lords of the Records. The archives of your soul information is open and ready for you to access. You can now align more deeply with your soul's purpose. I feel a hesitation for Libra. I feel like you're afraid to step into what you love doing. But it's there for you. It's ready for you. It's at your beck and call, like literally at your fingertips whenever you call upon it. So I feel like, Libra, you're being called to dream bigger. That's what I get from those cards there. All right. Aries. What is there for Aries? Aries. Aries. Wow. It's a lot of cards and they all hit the floor. All right, so number 33, the path. Despite your doubts, your path is clear. 3, this was in the reverse. 3, mind, heart, and will. This is also in the reverse. The 4 is also in the reverse. Infinite vastness, and then we have equilibrium, which is in the upright. 26. So we've got 33, despite your doubt, your path is clear. Mind, heart, and will. I feel like get out of your own way. You are playing small. Oh. Maybe that's a choice. I feel like that's a choice. I feel like you're in a space where you like, the path is clear. You can play as small as you want to. But I don't think you have to continue to play small anymore. You might have been doing that just to kind of keep the peace. But that part is over. You don't need to keep the peace anymore. You don't, and if you're questioning why did I play small, you don't need to judge it. Just go back to doing your best. Yeah, think freely, feel deeply, and live fully. That sounds like you, Aries. That definitely sounds like you. Yeah, so you just took a moment to play small and now stop it. You're back to balance. Just go, go back to doing your best. Aries are kick-ass people, man. Y'all. are definitely leaders for sure. All right. Taurus. Taurus, Taurus. All right. What does this deck have for Taurus? No, that's too many cards. I don't even know what to take. I'm like, these two popped out in my... All right, we're just going to take the one that fell out. All right, Taurus, this is the one you get. It says infinite vastness. Quit playing small or stop playing small. On this one, I feel like you're going on a trip. And if you're trying to go cheap, I feel like you need to get on a plane. And if you have a passport, you should probably leave the country. That's what I'm getting. So there you go. If you are in an argument with your spouse, I feel like they won based on that card. They need to win. Let them win. Go somewhere exotic with them. All right. Who is next? Who is next? Aquarius. Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, what is your guidance for the Starlight Frequencies Oracle? What is your guidance? What is your guidance? All right. All right, something's out of balance. The Equilibrium card, actually all of this stuff came out upside down. It doesn't mean necessarily the complete reverse, but I feel like you are... I just feel like you're out of balance. And I'm just reading it this way because they all came out of out in the reverse. So I just feel like your life is out of balance and you're judging yourself. I feel like you are living for other people, but maybe not on your own path. And you are completely spent. All of your personal energy is spent. It's like you've given everything and you have no more to give. So you really need to go turn these cards upside down. Not judge yourself. Really just kind of pull your energy back, pull your power back, and get back to your authentic self. And start with things that you like and don't like, I accept and don't accept. Sometimes we can't change our circumstances as quickly as that, but you can notice it in your head, what you accept and what you don't accept, what you want and what you don't want. And then be grateful for what you have that is working out so that you can get some more things in your life that are grateful. More things in your life to be grateful for that are working out for you. But I do also feel like there's like a lack of boundaries. I am intuiting a lack of boundaries, that you are really depleting yourself and you are giving away the reserve and the love to other people that is really meant for you. So I think this is a call to love yourself and say no a little bit more if you can, and just kind of get back to just knowing yourself and recentering yourself and making sure you're living on your purpose and not somebody else's. All right. And we've got Gemini next. Gemini. The twins. Gemini. All right. What? I guess it doesn't want to be shuffled like that. All right, Gemini. What is your fortune from the Starlight frequencies? Oh, one card, self-awareness. Let go of your egoic attachments. Your evolution comes with release. I don't know, for Gemini, I think I always want to say stop thinking too much. Maybe let go of just the thinking. Let go of thinking so much. But it says your evolution comes with release. Let go of your egoic attachments. We lie to ourselves about the things that we have control over. So maybe accept the things that you cannot change. Change the things that you can. And hopefully, through the grace of God, you'll know the difference as to which is which. All right, Gemini. Letting go. That's you. Self-awareness. Letting go of ego attachments and things that no longer serve you. Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, babies. All right, Cappies. All right, Cappies, what is your message from the Starlight frequencies? Ooh, you got a whole deck. Let's see. Enlightened. The knowledge you seek is seeking you. There are no distorted versions of reality. Inner peace is in the reverse. So I'm going to say you're a little worried about something. It says angelic guardians surround you. You're being held in harmony and divine grace. Galactic Federation of Light. Processing the energy of the world unity is required to shift into higher dimensional frequencies. 37. Past, present, and future possibility. Acknowledge where you have been and where you're going. The possibilities are endless and yours to create. Then we have 41 in the reverse. It says light codes. Energetic frequencies are flowing to you, to your system, and activating what it must at this time. 9 incarnations. Many lives lived, many lessons learned. We are ending these karmic cycles and closing contracts. And then the last card is 20 masters, teachers, and loved ones. You're being guided by the divine. Allow your heart space to open and trust that we are here with you every step of the way. I feel like you have this teeny tiny resistance. I almost feel like you're afraid of the knowledge that's coming towards you. There's really nothing to be afraid of. But it's almost you're just coming into a shift. You're really just coming into a shift. And as you're able to kind of I've released the fear of the unknown is what I'm getting. Then things will come into your awareness the way that they're supposed to. You'll line up the way that you are. You'll be able to create the world that you want the way you want it. I really think it's just a small shift that it's like the minute you let go of your fears, the matrix will appear and you'll be able to code it in exactly the kind of life that you want. It's like all of everything you've learned from every life is waiting and wanting to download into you to create the life that you are destined to have. All right, Sagittarius. What is what do we have for Sagittarius? What have we got for Sagittarius? right, Sagittarius, what is your guidance here for the Starlight Frequencies Oracle? Oh, this one's come out a lot, huh? This came out in the reverse. This came out in the reverse. All right, it's like all the, okay. So I totally remember all of these cards. It's so weird. Okay. So equilibrium is in the reverse, shapeshifters in the reverse, the human experience is in the upright, and the universal consciousness. So I feel like you're going through a time of where you were imbalanced, where you had to like shift into a person that you didn't maybe feel like you were or are or were suited to. I really feel like you're leaving a place of fear. And I think you have a lot. I think this was an I think this is a traumatic circumstance that you just kind of are passing out of here, is what I get from this. I think you are kind of like chalking it up to like, hey, nobody said life wasn't painful. But you've learned like how strong you are from that experience. And you are also recognizing that it has been a vital experience in the expansion of your soul. So that life has happened for you, not to you. But I'm really glad to hear that you're kind of moving past that, like the evolution of that experience, the purpose for that experience is unfolding in front of you now. You are in alignment, and what you want is coming to you. So pretty much everything that you've dreamed about, everything, if it's been a hard road to get here, and it's been, you know, clouded by a lot of fear, that has just cleared it the way, and it's out of, you know, that cloud is out of the way, and the path is just unfolding before you for everything that you've dreamed of. All right, Scorpio. What have we got for Scorpio? What have we got for Scorpio? All right, what is Scorpio's guidance for the Starlight Frequencies reading? Whoa. Okay, we get, of course, the transformation card. I mean, this is such a Scorpio card, isn't it? The butterflies everywhere. I can't tell you how many tarot decks have you know, butterflies as their death card. But it is number 38, so it's got, you know, an 11 in there, which is a divine number. But I feel like this is an agreement to do the work on self. And doing the actual physical work. So I feel like the stuff that you're procrastinating or have been procrastinating is coming to an end. You're going to be on purpose and doing your work and doing what you're supposed to do. So it says be your optimal self, or dense energies must be left behind in order for you to align with higher frequencies. So I really feel like you've done everything else. Now it's just doing the actual physical work. So it's like if you've done the work to like get your health back on track, maybe you're recovering from something and that's doctor's giving you the okay, and you've been eating healthy, you're doing all things. The only thing out of the way now is to like get some exercise, or if I feel like the only thing left is the actual work. Like the path has been cleared for you to just like focus in and level up. If we're like in a player game, it's like time to get stronger, smarter, faster, smoother, quieter, sleeker, whatever it is. I feel like you need to up level your skills. Okay, Scorpio, that's yours. And Pisces. What is your guidance from the Starlight Frequencies Oracle? What is Pisces guidance from the Starlight Frequencies Oracle? All right. Okay, well, this is the only two that came up and everything else fell out. So these are your cards. I feel like you got the same as Scorpio here. So you've got optimal self. Dense energies must be left behind in order for you to align with higher frequencies. But it's like almost like you're not seeing the code. Like you're missing a part of the equation in order for you to come into complete alignment, because light codes came out in the reverse. You know, take that if it resonates for you. It is the number 41. 41 adds up to 5, which can be 5 for me, can be a conflict number. So I feel like energetic frequencies are flowing to your system and activating what it must at this time, but I don't feel like they're activating. I feel like there's a blockage that is going to be, I really feel like there's something physical in this card. There's physical work. So whether that's going to the gym, walking to the store, physically doing your homework, you know, like for school, I feel like when you do the work, it's almost like that's the one thing that's blocking you from the flow of what you need to do. So again, I feel like this feels like procrastination. I feel like Pisces, your procrastination is getting in the way of your purpose right now. And that is your guidance. Thank you all so much for sticking with me for the whole hour to go over this new beautiful deck, Starlight Frequencies Oracle by Leah Shoman. Thank you all for joining me once again after a 1 year long hiatus where I've picked up a bunch of decks from all over the country. So, I mean, they're still mass market decks, but I was in different states and bought them at legit stores, not just Amazon. So we have some card decks and unboxings that will come out in the near future, and hopefully some readings as well. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you have a beautiful, blessed day. Take care.